You have number of projects. You have the medical college, which is funded by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. What is the status? I have said it in the House. The whole work is completely at standstill. Then you have number of institutions. I'm talking only about the educational institutions. Forget about others. Okay. I have talked about the fund by the World Bank for the whole road network. All the road network which is part of the road network under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. In other words, the national highways. All these national highways and the program which is funded by National Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, which were part of the program under the SARDP, they are all supported and funded by JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. Then what about the state roads, the state highways, the inter-district roads, and various important roads which we considered as economically important roads, strategically important roads? They are covered by the fund under the MITP, by the World Bank. So these were all ready-made, available programs. We signed agreement with JICA in 2015, which includes your Dauki Road, National 44, and then your up to Dalu, that whole National 51 stretch, including NH 62. So what is that is preventing them from taking advantage of these available resources and pushing the program? You see? Now, what happened to that NH 127B, one of the most important project ever sanctioned in the Northeast, with the bridge over Brahmaputra, which is going to be the longest bridge over Brahmaputra, connecting Dhubri to our Garo Hills Phulbari, at Phulbari. What has happened to those road which comes up to your Nongstoin? NH 127B is from Sidrampur to Nongstoin. NH 44E is up to Nongstoin only. Okay. So you have this whole developmental program which has already been cleared. Funding has been already tied up. So resources are available. Then you look at the programs which are covered under Ministry of Donor. You had recently seen the team from Rajya Sabha coming and visiting the state, the petition committee. Why have they come? What have they seen? I think you must ask them. I believe they must have given some press briefing, or I don't know. But the thing is that there is serious irregularities in utilization of fund. Serious irregularities. In other words, I will say in Hindi, idhar ka mal udhar, udhar ka mal idhar. Okay. That is where this whole issue of not being able to submit UC. Why you can't submit UC? Suppose a program. Say for example, I will give you an example of simple program, MLS scheme. When we award the work to a community, village community, village development community, once they do the work, they submit the UC. Done. If they don't do the work, they will not be able to submit a UC. You got my point? So the fact that they have not been able to submit utilization certificate against those funds which they have received from different line ministries indicates that they have not utilized the fund for the purpose. And that's why they could not submit a utilization certificate. And that's why the delay, that's why the deprivation of the state. Now, if you cannot, let me be very blunt, if you cannot absorb the money which has been released to you, as a, if the line department cannot absorb, then what happens? You deprive the state of that fund. If you delay by 3 years, that means you have deprived further fund coming. Because the same amount which would have come the subsequent year will not come. Now what happened to the big talk, rhetoric of that Eclabia schools? What happened? You ask them. Eclabia schools. What happened? So where is the money? Has the money come? Has the work started? All these things, But how many years have passed since the time when it was approved? So these are things which speaks volumes about the overall focus and priority of the present government. The present government's priority and focus is not on those areas which can bring the turnaround in the progress and prosperity of the state. In other words, the progress and prosperity of the state, the momentum at which it would have been seen has been dislocated.